I know it's been a while. Sorry. I've been trying to keep up with YouTube, but it's not working. It's overcast and not windy, so I'm going to do a farm tour today. It is, what is today? Early June. So I'll show you what I've got. Okay, I'm going to start with the Celosia. This is Glowing Embers by Floret, and it's got a lot of different shades of red and orange and yellow, and they're all plume varieties, and they're really, really pretty. We got a lot of rain really consistently, so some of them look like they've got a little bit of damage, maybe from just their roots being wet for so long, but I think they'll bounce back just fine. This is Delhi Pearl. I planted this last year. It's really pretty. I don't know if I pinched this or not, and I don't know if I really need to because it looks like it's already doing a good job branching, so we'll see. And then this is Sunday Orange and Chief Persimmon. I already pinched, so you can't really, there's not really any good examples of how it looks. This is the new variety from Johnny's. It's called Shimmer. It has so many different cool colors in here. There's like lots of pale yellows and kind of some salmons, chartreuse. Really, really pretty. Look at this one. Look at this. Look at these two. Oh my gosh. Really nice. And then down here, I think is more maybe Chief Gold. I don't remember what that is. This is the Strawflower row. This is my second succession, so it doesn't have any buds yet. Oh, just kidding. There's one. Whoop. I might have planted these two close together. We'll see. They look nice right now. They were not happy earlier because it's hot today. But I pinched these, and there are so many buds on these plants. It's crazy. Like, that is all one plant right there. This is the Seashells mix, so it should have a lot of nice kind of soft colors. And I don't even remember what other mixes I planted. I think I just did Seashells and maybe white and maybe just a tall mix. The dahlias are looking pretty good, except for I think a couple of them might have dampened off during how wet it was. This one does not look very nice, and there was another one. Oh, yeah, this one's a goner, I think, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming they just dampened off. Too much rain. I think there's more that were put in down here at the end. And then I've got some zinnias right here. I'll have more to put in right there. Zinnias here. These are my marigolds. I ordered these from Peace Seedlings, and I think they're gonna be so cool. That is Sparkler, I believe. Yeah, because Burgundy Bliss is down there. And this is Oregon Lay. It just started blooming, so I think mostly just a gold. And I've got irrigation set up in a lot of these rows, but most of them still need it. I think that I've got 4 rows with it. This is more dahlias, and some of them are blooming. These are from last year that stayed in the ground. This is an anemone variety. And then I think there was one more down here that wanted to start blooming. I just netted everything a couple days ago. This one wants to bloom. But those look pretty good. More zinnias. Status is looking pretty good. Some of them have started, some of them have not. And it's so strange because like some of them are like really nice, getting tall, and then some of them have literally nothing at all. So Status has always kind of confused me. This one's really pretty. This is from Johnny's Pastel Mix. And then white. And those were some basil that I moved from a different location. They had self-seeded. And zinnias here. I think mostly this is Queen Limes at the front. And they are all starting. Very exciting. Yes. Queen Lime Red. I don't know what this is. This is the new agave mix from Johnny's. Really cool cactus varieties. And then I think down here is their other new variety, and the name is escaping me. Ooh, look at that. And then at the end is Oklahoma Yellow. It was the first one to bloom. They're a little variety. The larkspur is done. I've just been cutting off little shoots to dry, but it needs to be pulled. I might wait until I absolutely have to pull it. That way it can seed for next year. This is basil. I didn't pinch it because I swear I didn't pinch it last year and it did really well. My cosmos are looking okay, but the thrips also think that they look pretty good. So the thrips have been munching really bad. It's like from afar, it looks fine, but I know that the thrips are there. So I think I'm gonna order some more lacewings. This is a cool variety that I planted this year. I know it's not supposed to get as tall, but it's called Pop Socks. And I think it's really neat because it has like a double center. Oh, hello. Anyway, this is some allium. It's actually really pretty. It's like a really pretty, kind of an indigo. I highly doubt this tag is gonna tell me anything. Oh, here you go. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. And then these have started. They're really cool. Hello? There's that. Maybe next year they will be a little bit taller because as of right now they're, some of them have an okay height, but I don't know, they're pretty cool. These are firecracker flowers. They're pretty much done. I'm hoping they do a little better next year. This just needs more compost added on top and it needs to be weeded. This is my big ping pong allium, I think. It didn't do great last year and it doesn't look like it's gonna do good this year either. It just ends up looking like this. Like, what is that? It's supposed to have all the little things on it. So, I don't know. Maybe they're too close together. These allium look good. And there's more down here. And then, I swear this is the same thing that's on the other side. I'm not sure why there's some down here. This Scabiosa is looking really nice. It's very, very tall. And last year I cut it down really hard whenever it stopped producing. And it came back really nice. I did mostly purple and Fata Morgana this year. Focus. And then I've got sunflowers that are about to bloom. I'm not doing very many sunflowers this year. This is Horizon. And then White Light is down here. More basil. Azuratum. This is my first year doing azuratum. I did red flint. And this is a mix. It's really pretty. That is not showing the same color on the phone. This is more of a purple. Feverfew. Feverfew. This is the Fama Scabiosa. I got some more seeds for next year because the thrips like this too, so. More Feverfew. I only did Magic Single this year because I just like it better and it dries really pretty. White Ami has done really well. This was sown in the fall. I need to get in here and deadhead it though. The bachelor's buttons are out of control. I need to just go ahead and pull these probably. I didn't space them well enough and so they're kind of spindly. The yarrow is looking really nice. I need to remember next year to net it before it starts growing because it never fails that it will knock over. Here's the yellow. The yellow is really, really, really tall. This color is my favorite, I think. And of course, it's the one that's falling over. I like this one too. Kind of the vibrant berries. This is my mountain mint. More yarrow. There's some kind of cream colored yarrow. This one's really pretty. Ooh, look at that. And the peonies are done. I didn't get to cut off them this year. because they're still new. This is my milkweed that I started from seed last year, and it looks phenomenal, even though the weeds were trying to take it over. It prevailed. I saw my first monarch caterpillar in here yesterday. I don't know where he went. I'll have to keep an eye out for him. And I just cleaned up the tunnel because it was a weedy mess. And there's not really anything exciting in here right now. That's just mint. Here's my last ranuncula. I'm waiting for this to bloom so that I can try to put it in silica gel and see if it holds. And then this row is just all self-seeded celosia that my aunt and I transplanted from out in the field to in the tunnel. And they look pretty good. I'm keeping the shade cloth on until they get a little more established. And then I think I'm gonna take the shade cloth off. These are the snaps. They already did their, those already did their first big flush. So I cut them way, way down and then put netting because they looked so awful. So yeah, there's not really much going on in the tunnel, but yeah, that's pretty much it for right now.